Hello, good day. How are you all doing? To dearest teachers, educators, and even the curious fellows out there, I would love to ask this question to you. If you were somehow became a teacher, taught basic math concepts before, or just teacher specifically in public school, have you ever experienced this moment as a teacher wherein you hand out what you think is a simple worksheet, math worksheet to be specific, something your students learned years ago, basic concepts, the kind of skills they should already know, and then something unexpected happens. Students begin to struggle, some hesitate, others stare at the paper, unsure where to begin. And recently concluded Pi Day math activity, we also gave our grade 12 students the same 40 item worksheet on the basic operation of integers, the sign numbers, wherein they must add, subtract, multiply, and divide sign numbers, something they first learned many years earlier. The goal was simple: make math fun, reward the top scorers, and celebrate learning. But as I came into the classroom picking through the papers, I noticed something that genuinely surprised me. Many of them were struggling not with complex algebra, not with advanced formulas, although there are quite a few of them who took the test because some were busy in creating their research paper at that time. But regardless of that, there were students who took it, and they were struggling not with advanced mathematics quiz, but with the correct sign of integers, most especially on subtracting negative numbers. And in that very moment, a bigger question emerged. And this is the reason why I created this blog. Why do students forget the very foundations of what they once learned? Is it the way we teach? Is this the way students study? Or is something deeper happening in the way the
It's
modern
11
brain
o'clock.
learns in the digital age? Sorry for that. Or is something deeper happening in the way the modern brain learns in the digital age? In this episode, we explore a growing challenge many educators are quietly noticing in classrooms everywhere. And this is not only happening inside the four walls of classrooms in public schools, but also in private schools, and not only here in the Philippines. It may be on a different topic in mathematics or other subjects, wherein there is an existing learning crisis. There is a decline in long term memory retention among our students. More importantly, this blog we will talk about how teachers can rebuild strong learning foundations without overwhelming students or sacrificing your precious class time. Because sometimes the most important lessons are not the newest ones we teach, but the ones students must remember how to use again, especially mathematics. Oh, come on. Math is one of the core subjects. Every student must know how to compute, how to solve a simple math problems, how to count the change, and even those basic operations. This is a very foundation of mathematics. Welcome to this conversation for educators, teachers, and lifelong learners. I've written a full article with the content that I've gathered from some books and psychology books and articles from educators, which I compiled is one, and from facts that exist. And it has a title. I attach here the link so you can view it. It's quite long with the title Why Do Grade 12 Students Forget the Math They Once Knew? There's a hidden learning crisis going on, and I have a touch here. I've written how teachers can fix it. But first, we must understand what is happening in the brain of the current generation as they are learning or accepting facts. Um, Today's generation is different than ours. As I mentioned in my previous blogs, every generation has their own challenges, right? In our time, there is scarcity of information. We have limited resources, textbooks, and materials to get information from. But today's generation, or the Gen Z, they have access to a vast source of information, coming from the internet, from apps, from modern tools. So there is abundant information everywhere, and it overwhelms them. When we are expecting they should learn a lot, it seems to be that they're only learning just fragments of it, and then all of a sudden forget about it. So there is no retention. Okay, so I've outlined here why students today struggle more with retention, as well as the practical ways teachers can strengthen retention. What are the tips that can help us as a teacher? Is it the fault of a teacher or something wrong with the student? So, if you have seen the blog or read the full blog or article, you will learn a lot. And how should Gen Z learn these days? Thank you for listening, and I'm hoping that you will try to click the link and see what's out there. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the day.